Ready, set, go.
Hello. Oh, hang on. Hello. Welcome back to Disco Elysium. Last I remember, we had a very strange conversation with the dice lady. We got our dice. They're very strange dice. So we need to find the cryptozoologist. Yeah, I think finding Morel might be our next best course of action here. So let's get out of this here doomed commercial area and get over there. Okay, so I don't know exactly what direction we're supposed to go in order to get to this guy, but I'm willing to look wherever I need to if it means I find it. What's this? What are we doing here? Oh, birds in the birch tree, barely audible coos come from above. We love that. We love the odd coo. Oh, what do we do? What do we got here? Oh, what is this? Magnesium for morale. Nice. Okay. That helps if I ever need that. All right. No real way to get through here, though. All right. Not an option then. That's fine. Go up north from here. Hey, this looks like something. Oh, what do we got over here? What is this? What is that? Is that an oil can? Rust-eaten letters read mazoot. Alright, I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's supposed to mean anything to me. But mazoot. Interesting. Okay. Oh, we got some wheels. Rear tire of a motor carriage adorn these reeds. Oh, something's clocking at me. Relax, it's not yours. You didn't crash every MC in Rivshall. Hopefully. Thank you for that reassurance. I really needed that. It's really hard to know. Oh, a church. We found the church. Nice. Okay. What do we got here? Dead phone. Smash receiver like someone hung up too hard. Gotcha. You gotta be careful with those. Someone must have worked hard to smash the plastic dome. Why? For what purpose? To what end? Buzz hum. The electricity flows through the walls with audible power. Good to know. Thank you. Okay, what else do we got around here? This is an interesting area. Makeshift roof. Vagrants have tried to make the boardwalk habitable. That tarp will keep out neither rain nor snow nor wind. Yeah, that doesn't look terribly consistent or reliable. Coin-operated weighing machine hasn't been used for a decade. Vagrants have recently painted the tarp red. Water drips from it. Okay. Take glasses, mega binos, prescription lenses. Might as well. Okay, this is an interesting little outpost. Wonder where the people that live here are, or lived. Big wine canister, it's open and empty. Gotcha. Oh, hello.
It's awful and familiar.
What is it? Isn't it just the rotting fist? Fish? I mean, not the rotting fist. That's disgusting. Don't be naive.
Don't you recognize
what is it then?
That hideous pungency, that faintly toned sweetness. Only death smells like that.
Oh, does it? Okay. Great. Oh, is that man over there dead? There's a man over there.
Cold wakes in the pit of your stomach. Fear.
Yeah. Heads up, Lieutenant. Something's not right here. It could be the dead body directly ahead of us.
Has already brought a handkerchief.
Yeah.
To his nose.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kim's more sensitive than I am to this stuff, as far as I'm aware. Careful there. These floorboards look rotten and weak. Okay, let's approach with caution here. What do we got here?
An empty cigarette package and a crumpled kidnap wrapper in the trash bin.
All right, let's take a look at each of these.
2
Examine the
empty
tear.
bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black
Vodka.
potent porter is all you find.
Potent porter, so just like
No,
dark beer.
there's more in there. Liver
Oh,
strawberry liquor.
okay.
Plus some Pilsner bottles too.
Okay,
Better not pick them up.
great.
They seem
No,
unhygienic.
better,
A tragedy.
better not.
He shakes his head with
True.
genuine sadness.
Wait, why do you care so much about this, Kim? Why do you care about some discarded drinks? Let's take a look
Whoever
at the
tossed it
cigarettes.
here was a heavy smoker. The brand name
Okay.
reads Red Astra.
Great. All right, Red Astra.
You see
Kebab
traces of
wrapper.
mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper
Okay.
reads Shish Kebab Revachol.
There's a shish kebab place near here? That'd be good to know. We could go for some
No
shish
older
kebab.
than a day or two.
Hey,
Not old yet.
hey, that's
It's hard to
something.
concentrate in the smell. The sea air brings some relief.
Great, yeah, let's not hang around here too much. Let's check out this here dead body.
A man lies on the
I
boardwalk.
think.
His limbs bent
Yeah.
and neck turned at an unnatural angle.
Yeah,
Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a
right.
chewing gum wrapper.
Okay, so what happened to this guy then?
Half of his body has slipped between the cracked boardwalk, starting with
Oh.
the right leg. The fall has left him
Okay.
broken, contorted like a sad.
Right. But that wouldn't have been what killed him. I don't think, at
The
least.
smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse,
Okay.
but it's definitely
All right.
on there.
That's something that we got that going for us. Yeah. Two bulging eyes stare back at him, void of any signs of life.
Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is
Oh,
has been dead for
what do
2
you mean?
days. No longer.
Okay.
We need to investigate.
We sure do. We sure goddamn do. All right, we got ourselves. Ring the bell. We got another dead body over here.
This is your job. Steal.
Hmm. Sure is. Was stealing myself in the process of doing that.
Carefully. Just another day.
Yep.
Just another dead body.
Just another dead body. Will do. Study the man's
He's wearing
cloths.
mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and
Okay.
an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab
Right.
sauce on his chest.
Naturally. All right,
You
search
find
his
some
pockets.
sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked
Ooh.
library card.
A
folded in
library
two.
card.
His jacket feels
That
solid
might-
and heavy under your
Is there-
hand.
Is there a library nearby? Interesting.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
We should. You're right. Okay, let's take a look at the man
has fallen
himself.
through a crack in the boardwalk.
Right.
Hit his head
Yeah, we saw
against the
that.
metal bench. Coagulated
Okay,
blood
so that
covers his
might have-
black hair. One of his feet
Okay.
is still dangling through the hole.
So then maybe he did die just from the head impact on the
You have
bench.
to be quite inebriated to fall that bad.
Okay.
Well over a
Yeah.
liter of pure ethanol. 3 bottles
Oof.
of wine, or 1.5 of spirits.
I'm pretty sure he's got a bottle of wine over there, so it must have been the 3 bottles of wine.
His expression
Examine
is
his
dull,
face.
like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his moustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze.
They sure do. They sure freaking do.
170 to 175
Okay.
centimeters. Curly hair, stout build,
All right.
age approximately 50 to 60 years.
Great. Glad to see visual calculus putting in the work here. All right,
There's some
study
dried blood
surroundings.
on the metal bench, right where the corpse's
Yep.
head rests. The floorboards
Yep.
are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper
Right.
is clutched in his fist.
All right, well, this isn't going to be pretty, so let's do it first. Examine the
A
man's
dry
head.
chunk of
Get it
blood
over with.
covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound.
Great.
It's sticky and cold to the touch.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like
I don't
sticky
see
or
any
cold.
other major wounds, do you?
As far as I'm...
Seems like the
hard to
head
say.
wound was fatal. It's exactly the
Yeah,
shape of the bench.
but that... Yeah. That makes sense. Okay, step on the
They
floorboards.
screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether
Yeah.
a dead man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks
Yeah, that
fragile.
is but it's hard to know, like, then the question is why is it that board and none of the boards that we're already standing
You
on?
see waves churning below. Something cracks beneath your feet.
Like I don't know if this is a boardwalk that gets, regular maintenance recently. So it's hard to know as to
He could have easily
how safe the
disappeared
rest
into
of
the
this
sea
boardwalk
through that
is.
hole, and you would have
Yeah.
never found him.
Yeah. Okay,
A
examine the bottle.
0.75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing.
Oh, okay, it's
There's hardly
right.
anything
Vodka.
left inside.
Yeah.
It's mid-market spirits with a slight touch
Okay.
of menthol. The man meant to enjoy himself, have a good time.
Well, that's a shame. Well, maybe he did have a good time before he immediately then proceeded to have a very bad, quick time of dying.
All around us.
Examine the chewing gum wrapper. Yeah, what is it about this
Rudaskus
wrapper?
spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves
Okay.
on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall.
Why were you chewing gum and drinking vodka? Like, I can't imagine that would taste that great.
The blackness
Look in.
of death. Stench.
Okay,
You think
Right.
you see white chewing gum too.
that would make sense.
Nearly the whole pack is there.
What?
Solidified on his lower rear teeth.
Why would the whole pack be in there at once? What were you doing, bud? Eating a whole pack of gum at
He ate the
once?
whole pack, right? It's
Right.
to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst
Oh.
thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same
Yeah.
scenario. Even the chewing gum.
Oh.
It's always the same.
Okay, that
In a
makes
ditch
more
off
sense.
a road below the 881, he thinks. A young father.
Yeah.
Then he shakes his head to make the memory stop.
Oh. Okay. All right. Kim's doing some shit.
The
All right.
entire
Step
boardwalk
back.
creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
Yeah. Who do we
Looks
think
like
is
one of the
this
locals.
man?
He'd have to know the
Yeah.
spot to come here. You don't
Yeah.
just walk over here.
Right. Yeah, you gotta be intentional about
That's
making your
just
way
a lazy
here.
assumption. What do you think?
I'd agree.
least
That
this
sounds
man
pretty.
knew how to
Makes sense
pass
to
it.
me.
Imagine the same
Sure.
scene without the bottle. Now that would
Elec-
be just sad.
Electrochemistry. I don't know if I ever leveled you up, but if I did, I don't know why
This
I
is
would.
an omen, a sign from above. Don't start drinking again.
That's fair. Yeah. Looks like. I think labeling him as an alcoholic is a bit premature. We don't know anything yet. That's true.
We do know
That's
that he
true.
was married.
Yes. Lieutenant points at the ring on the man's left hand, the flesh
But you're
around
right.
it swollen and
Let's
gray.
not run ahead. For
Yeah.
now, all we know is that
Yeah.
he's an unidentified middle-aged man found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
Yeah, it does explain why he, maybe this was like a one-time bad night where he still didn't want whoever's at home to know he was drinking, which explains the whole pack of gum.
Death
What do you
by
think happened here?
misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk.
Mm,
A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for
Yeah.
that bench, he'd be alive.
yeah.
What
What about
it?
the kebab?
The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the box.
Someone should be held responsible for this broken
We'll
boardwalk.
seal
It's
this place off
dangerous.
After the news reaches the coalition
Okay.
officials.
Yeah,
I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk.
yeah, that
Not
makes
that
sense.
sealing it off would keep
Okay.
anyone away. All it does is
Duh.
keep the city council's hands clean.
I mean, I don't know if it could be related to the lynching. That seems like a pretty abstract connection. this just seems like a tragic accident
It
so
does seem
far.
to be a pretty straightforward
Conclude.
misadventure.
Yeah.
Although there's still a question of identifying the body. From where
Yeah,
I stand,
what should we do
I
with
see
them?
two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own,
We
or
could.
we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
Hold on. What about field autopsy?
Isn't necessary if the cause of death doesn't appear to be criminal, and this looks like
Right.
a simple accident to me.
It does
I'd
look
say we
like
should
it,
just
but
write down
that's
head trauma in the autopsy report and leave it at that. It would save us at least 2
Ye-
hours of unnecessary work.
I suppose.
Maybe, but
Isn't
we
that
don't
kinda
really
sloppy?
have much time or resources to spare. The guys at processing will take care of the rest.
We found him. I want to take this case. I feel like there might be more to this than on the
Alright, We
surface.
should first examine the library card you found.
Yeah.
Then we can call the station from my kinema. Let them know we are taking the case.
Yeah. All right, let's get out of here. So, let's take a look at this. Glasses. Interact. This library card.
The library card
Interact.
is folded into two and still slightly wet to
Yeah.
the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires July 53.
Okay.
Whoever
Look
owns this card
inside.
is an avid reader. You find a list
Oh.
of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller.
Okay.
Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list
Okay.
is The Glinton Curve by M. Theobald. A library
I don't
staff
know
indicates
who that
the
is.
book
Isn't that
been
supposed to
returned.
be pronounced T-Bolt? I feel like that would be pronounced
Most
T-Bolt,
of
but
these titles
you know what?
seem
Whatever.
to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrills too.
Good to know. We've got a man of taste over here.
If lost,
Look at the
please
backside.
return the card to the library.
Great.
Dial 005 02 55211 or visit us
Okay.
at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock. Business hours
Ooh, where is that?
900 to 1800.
Good.
Gotcha.
I should give them a call from my kinema. See if we can learn
Yeah.
anything about Billy Mejean.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Sounds good. Ooh, we got a case. We got a new case. Ooh, boy, oh boy. Let's check out this little viewfinder here. It's been out of order for years. All right. Well, we can probably leave the cryptozoologist for a little bit. We'll come back here. I want to come back here, but we'll take this case for at least for today, because it seems interesting. But let's get right on back home to the old Kanema and take it from there.
A pull-out tool.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Connect me to Jamrock Public Library.
Officer.
Okay. Okay.
I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line,
Oh,
and I've already
great.
introduced you to the librarian. Connecting the call in 2,
Great.
1.
Thank you, Alice.
Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you?
Hi. Hi, I got some bad news
He
for
sounds
you there,
worried,
bud.
Yet, ready to assist.
W-
This is how
okay.
people get when the police call.
Yeah, fair. I'm looking for any information that you can provide on Billy Mejean.
Billy.
A
Billy
reader.
Mejean, you said. Give me a moment.
Yeah.
I'll check our database.
Take your time. Do what you gotta do. Okay.
On Moreau
All
Drive
right.
in central Jamrock.
Oh, all right, Shivers, what are you doing?
Orange desk lamps far away from the noise outside. A middle-aged man taps commands into an old radio computer.
Okay.
A printout falls
Yeah.
on the desk. Behind him, a lonely reader scours some dusty bookshelves, looking for a paperback.
Yes, hello. Are you
Okay.
still there? I found
I'm
Billy
still
Mejean's
here. I
phone.
was sorry. I
Is
was.
that all right? No
Great.
phone number, unfortunately.
Yes, home address is fine.
Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe.
That's-
Cape Side Apartments, it says. That's all.
That's like right nearby. That's okay. Cape Side Apartments.
That's where the
Interesting.
smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
It is. Do you have any other information on Billy Majon?
Says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
Okay. Do you know
Marie?
someone who was?
Marie, do you remember a reader named Billy
Nope.
Majon? They returned a Tybalt book the other day.
Maurice, what?
Yeah.
A woman yells.
What?
Then, yes. Okay, if it was the police, she starts
Okay.
explaining something.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it was
What's
my colleague
going on?
Marie. She said that it was
Okay.
Marie's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new
Oh.
sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
Oh, interesting. Do you know
Sorry,
the
no,
husband's name?
Marie only knows him by sight.
Okay. Can Marie describe to me what the husband looked like? Marie, can you get over
he
here?
was an
Can you
older
get on the
man,
horn?
And that she's pretty
Okay.
sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw him.
Oh, I see. Okay, what was he wearing?
1 second. Sorry,
Take your time.
Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I think we've got our man. So Billy Majon was a woman, not a man. How did your colleague know
Marie
that it
knows
was her
Billy.
husband?
She's been
Oh.
working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband
Okay.
returns some books for her.
And then
Good to know.
goes for a little drink.
Interesting.
On the lookout.
I suppose so. Thank you. That's all from me. I have no other questions. We just need to now call the police and tell them that Billy Majon's husband is dead.
Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
Yeah, thank you.
Anything
Goodbye,
else you
sir.
need from me?
Yeah, I got a reported dead body.
One
Got a
moment.
reported dead body.
Can you please describe
Yeah.
the body? Age, sex, cause of
Yep.
death?
As far as we know,
suspect
here
he
we
might
go.
have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles
Yeah.
all around him and traces of vomit on his shirt.
I didn't notice the vomit on his shirt, but
Any
that's good
signs
to
of
know.
violence?
It seems like it was an accident.
No field autopsy necessary.
You can
Okay,
hear
all right. I mean, we
typing
say
in
that.
the background.
What about his belongings?
Okay.
Did you examine his clothes?
Boots, trousers, old leather jacket, bright blue lining, found a library
Any information on
card.
the library card?
Central Jamrock belongs to someone named Billy
Do you have a
Majon.
lead?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's the name of his
Do you and
wife.
Lanky want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
We're taking the case. Don't give
I
it to
have sent
anyone
it to
else.
Lanky. Please follow up on this
All
library
right.
to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the
Okay.
body to the morgue.
Great.
That's
Thank
all
you,
for now.
Alice.
Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I think that's pretty much it. I think I'm done with the radio for now.
In the cabin, you see a set.
Great. All right. Cape Side Apartments, eh? Cape Side Apartments. All right, I think I know where that is. At least I think I know where that is. All right. This is a nice little side mission, little side quest here. Unless this does end up being connected to the lynching, in which case that'd be quite interesting. All right, apartment 20. Hello, ma'am.
Give me a moment.
All good. Just looking for Billy Majon. Do you know where she
Victor, isn't
lives?
It's always about
Victor.
with her.
What? Okay.
You'll find the Maisons in apartment 20 upstairs. It's one of those doors on the balcony.
Okay, thanks. All right, what is this about? It's always trouble with Victor? What's Victor's deal? What is the deal with Victor? Balcony. right. Which one's this? Nope. Hello? Oh, wait. Is this the one? Turn the shift just a little. Someone is watching from within. Okay, but where... Is it this one? Is it this door 20?
A weathered brown door. The
There we
number
go.
reads
Okay,
20.
great.
Something
20.
smells
Here
good.
we are.
Soup along, yo.
Ooh, what a great dish for some
Lieutenant
terrible
motions to you
news.
to go ahead and knock. This is the door.
Great.
You already know it's the right door. This is going to be so hard.
Yeah, this is gonna
You're right.
suck. What should
Let's
we
do this
expect?
through.
You hear
Yeah.
light footsteps passing by the door and some folk music playing on the radio.
Oh no, we're gonna be interrupting what would otherwise be a truly lovely
We have our first
evening.
preliminary identification.
Yep.
In all likelihood,
Yeah.
the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm this, as well
Yeah.
as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now,
Yeah.
delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often
No.
called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in
Yeah.
pairs. You got this.
Yeah.
I'll be monitoring reactions,
Okay.
ready to act if necessary.
Thank you for thinking that I've got this. Do you have any advice on how to tell her
Dad,
he's
Just don't say
kicked
that
the
you
bucket?
know how they feel. You don't.
No.
Good advice.
No. All right.
The lieutenant
I
motions
think I'm ready.
towards the door.
Okay, here we go. Fun times today. it's
And
it's
someone
just
turns down
cops.
the radio. He gives
Look
you
at the
a short,
lieutenant.
encouraging nod.
Okay, is this Billy Majon's home? This is the police. Please, I don't like saying this is the police. Please open the door. It's just like, or like, this is the police. We would just like to talk to you. You know, you don't have to. If you say please open the door, then it seems like you gotta break it down or something.
Please give us a moment.
Okay, you take your time. Take all the time you need.
Tidying up.
You're gonna want more of it by the time we're done.
There's fear in it.
Yeah.
Come in.
Yeah.
The door is open.
Okay. Here we frickin' go. Oh, this is cute. Oh no, this is cute. Oh no, this is cute. What do we got here? Windows covered in old newspaper clippings. Empty pack of red Astra cigarettes hidden under the bed. Same brand of cigarettes you found in the trash next to the deceased. Good note. We're just gonna walk around your apartment first. A chart for children's growth over the years. Oh no. Okay, we should talk to
It's you
this
from the
person.
bookstand.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah,
don't
I
think
guess.
I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy.
No.
Would you like
Hi,
something
Billy.
to drink? Tea, lemonade? We're out of coffee.
That's okay.
The
I think I'll
lieutenant
be
has taken
okay.
off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief. For now, you're on your own
Great.
here. He must
Okay,
feel
thank you,
vulnerable
Kim.
without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Thanks, but I'm alright.
Is this about Victor,
I'm
my
okay.
husband?
It sure is.
He in
Who-
some kind of trouble again?
Not
I can
anymore.
come pick him up in the station if that's what.
Eh. Nah.
This is something much worse. Is he in the hospital? How bad is
Nope. Well, he's in something. He's in a boardwalk, is what he is, and a bench is in his
I'll
head,
have some
unfortunately.
smoothie Before you break the news.
You live here with
It's me,
Victor, your husband,
Victor.
right?
it? And the kids here. We have two
Oh,
daughters.
they have two kids,
Jenny and
two
Jolie.
daughters, Jenny and Jolie. Oh, how old are your
Jolie is
daughters?
16 and Jenny is turning
Okay.
18 next
Oh,
month.
teenagers! Isn't that just great? Where is everybody? I mean, Jenny might be
The
in
girls are
university.
staying at their friend's place
Oh.
tonight. And Victor is out.
Oh, he sure is. You have no idea how out he is.
He
Oh, boy.
has a problem with drinking. And so
Oh, he does. Okay.
disappears every now and then.
Yeah, I'm thinking this will be the last now, and
He's
there won't be
probably
a
in the
then.
box drinking with his friends. I sent
He's
him
not
to the
drinking with
library
his
a few
friends.
days ago, but I guess
Mhm.
something came up.
Something came up, something went down. And yeah. To your knowledge, did he make it
No,
to the
I
library?
guess I'll find out when he decides to come back home.
If you were able to decide something like
He
that
shouldn't
is
be long
sure
from
what you
now.
would do.
He's never gone for more than a few days.
Well, there's a first time for everything, ma'am. What was he supposed to
Just
do in
return
the
a book of
library?
mine? Why?
Yeah.
Why all those questions, detective?
Well,
Did he?
because I'm
Do
trying to.
something, break something. It's a fool's hope.
I
What
think
was the
it
name of the
was,
book?
Thibaut's The Glinting Curve. It was
Okay.
pretty good.
Well, that's good to hear. That's so good to hear. That's so extremely good to hear. Okay.
She folds
There's something
her
else I have
hands
to tell you.
across her chest. Here it comes.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we've got good odds now. Let's give her a
I
go.
don't want to.
Oh, what? But we have to. How did I fail that? It was a 70. All right.
want
But
to do
we
this.
have to. It seems, Kim, you're not going to believe it, but it would seem as though there's a part of me that simply refuses to do it. Specifically the empathy part.
Officer,
Too late. You ruined it.
I know.
Just say it now.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Yeah,
say?
I'm just gonna heal that up right now.
She's in
Yeah,
pain. She's in
yeah,
so much pain.
yep,
And
yep.
so are you. Your chest
Yeah.
is burning.
Yeah, I can't believe. Wow, I'm so mad that this went so badly. It's not even my fault. It was just a
we are
bad
very
dice roll,
sorry
I
to inform
guess.
you, but your husband, Victor Major,
Yeah.
was found dead this morning on the Martinez boardwalk.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Interesting reaction here.
But he was just...
I'm sure he
Just
was.
here, alive.
Yep. Sure was. That's usually
I
how it
understand
works.
that this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. We are very sorry for your loss, man.
Yeah,
What
it's
happened
a
to him?
shame.
Tell me.
Well, he fell and smashed his head
And
against the
you just-
bench.
Found him there? Lying in the cold?
Yeah. Yeah.
How long
Yeah.
had he been there?
For a few days,
She doesn't
at
reply.
least.
Her eyes well up with tears as she struggles to keep it together. You hear the
Yeah.
clock ticking
I don't know
on
if
the
I'm doing
children's
this
room.
right. Yes, the children's
Is
room.
there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family
Yeah.
member, someone who could be here for you?
No. I just need to tell my girls.
It burns like acid.
Yeah, this freaking sucks, dude. This is rough.
Should I call them? Should I tell them to come home? All right,
Yeah.
I'll call them.
Yeah, you probably should. Yeah.
Just tell me, what do I need to do next?
Oh
Where is
boy.
he?
Oh
Can I see him?
boy. I don't know if
For God's sake, lie.
What do you mean drama? He's still
Haven't
there
you
on the
taken him
boardwalk.
away?
We just found him, bro. We just found him. We literally found the body. We walked across the bridge to call the police to get him picked up, and then we came here. It's been a matter of minutes.
He was taken to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's
Okay,
his number,
well,
in case you want to contact him earlier.
I guess I actually was supposed to lie. I think in that case I was in fact supposed to lie, and that was my misreading of that situation.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
Is there anything else that we can do for you?
I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still a bit...
Yeah. All right,
Again,
that's it
if
then.
If there's anything we could do for you, then don't hesitate to call the RCM.
She just nods, distant and inconsolable. The bed springs rattle beneath her as she begins to shake.
Oh,
I'll take it from here. Thank you.
Okay.
We should step outside and talk.
We sure do, and talk about how this... Oh, set the library car by or leave the room. Okay, well, that was a fucking mess. That was a goddamn disaster is what that was.
So,
what's up, Kim?
Death notification.
Gaze. This is the time to say how sorry you are about how things went.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know I fucked up.
Don't worry about it.
Great. That doesn't make me feel better, but...
Finished with the day, and let them know the name of the deceased.
What about Billy and her kids?
For them anymore, I'm afraid.
Great. Okay.
It's not your place to live their lives.
True. That's it then?
We should get back to our case. There's nothing more we can do here.
Okay, let's try to get back to it then.
This wasn't the worst I've seen.
Okay.
Now let's go.
I really have.
That's great.
She was strong. She made it easy for us.
Yeah, she could have exploded and she didn't, I guess. Okay, well, what a delightful little detour that was for us. Great. Okay. Let's... Don't really know. Let's go back and get looking for the cryptozoologist. Is there a way to get to the church? Is there a way to... How do I fast travel? Okay, here we are at the church, which I don't think we've actually been to the church yet. We just arrived in the same area as the church. This is nice. This is interesting. Let's check out the little area around here. See what there is. Altar shrouded in dark or something like that. It's too dark to tell. Okay. Feel the shadow of a very large building fall on you. Yes, I see it. I see the large building. Let's head on in.
Your height stands shut in front of you. The rectangular seaweed ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock carelessly drilled into the wood. The carving on the door
carpentry.
is block-like and angular, like the church itself. Two large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold.
What kind of denomination is this?
The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch.
Take a closer look at the padlock.
Built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker.
Take a look at this sticker.
With two X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy.
Yeah, I was picking up on that. Right.
Dead. There is something
thank you for that.
Modern about this symbol. It's modern. It's to shame everything you've seen before.
Yeah, that's very strange. Have you seen this symbol before?
He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them before inspecting the sticker. Then
you were just cleaning your glasses earlier.
Looks like
Okay, what does it look like to you?
Suggests
Right.
junior delinquency.
Junior, what do you mean?
The moral intern defines junior delinquents as minors
Oh, I
between
see.
the ages of 10 and 16 who have committed an act
Right.
in violation of the law.
Okay, so
These acts
hooliganizing.
aren't called crimes as they would be for adults.
Shenanigans.
Crimes committed
Right.
by minors are called delinquent acts. This was part of your
Gotcha.
officer's exams.
Okay, good to know. Great, what is suggestive of junior
I haven't
delinquency
seen that
here?
sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
Right. All right. I could get into a semantic thing, but I don't want to. I want to look at the padlock.
Is sturdily built.
Try to
It
peel.
shackles together a
Ooh.
hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door.
Try to
The lock is a
peel
door
off the
with a yellow
sticker. Peel off the sticker.
There's
Let's
nothing like
do
the
this.
sound of a
There
sticker.
we go.
Now it's stuck to your thumb.
Put the sticker in your ledger after the last
Looks
entry
like
where
today
it belongs.
was a gold star day.
I guess so.
The
Inspect the
padlock
staple.
passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood.
Right.
Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all,
Oh.
but a nail.
Okay.
The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least.
So you're saying we
Should
could
you
break
want
in?
to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
This is where Mr.
Maybe we
Prybark
should
comes in
survey the
handy.
building first and look for another way. The building has seen enough
Okay.
mistreatment.
There is a
Sure,
touch of
I guess we
guilt
could do
in
that.
his voice.
Where do you think
Do you hear
we
the
should
pulsing
start?
bass underneath the wind? A sure sign of junior delinquency. Somewhere east of
Ah. I don't hear
There's
it,
something on
but
the
I'll take your
sea
word
ice
for
there.
it. Something on the sea ice there. Okay. Alright, fine. Move north, I guess, then? Where on the sea ice are we referring to? Below? What are we looking at here? Barrel has been recently discarded. Okay. What is this? Chain trails off. Rusty gears used to turn the whole machine. What is this, though? What's this door?
Worn by elements guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door
Sure
hasn't been
has.
opened in a long while. You see a handle.
Where
It's
is
an
this
entire
thing anyway?
service depot of some sort.
Oh.
The
Used to
washerwoman
service
mentioned
what?
a depot at the coast. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo
Okay.
towards the bay. This might be it.
Okay. I guess so. I'm not opening that door right now, so let's find these delinquents. Are the delinquents on the other side? I don't know. Kick drum pulse. The music is coming from somewhere on the ice. Where on the ice? Full of holes. Post hide treasure. Okay. Somewhere out on the ice. Alright. What are we looking at here? What's up? What I don't know where I should be walking to. What is must have taken a lot of patience to do this. Oh, hello. Sir? Bruh?
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or
Hello?
early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption
Okay.
in her hand.
What the
Hearing
frick are you
approach,
doing,
She
ma'am?
looks up.
Oh, hello there.
Hi?
It's cold
What
out
you
here,
doing?
But she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing.
Must be freezing. Let's not worry about it for now, empathy,
Everyone
but
knows
thank you for
drugs
noticing.
Make you invulnerable to cold.
Electrochemistry,
You bet this
please.
one likes to
Dear child, it's freezing. Where's your hat?
Maybe she didn't
Nothing.
hear you.
It's...
A little louder.
You should have... I said you should have a hat on. Shit. She's right. Come to think of it, you're right. I should. Where would I get one around here?
Some kind of a store?
Mmm.
Maybe a general store?
Mmm.
Look, man.
You're right.
Fuck the hat.
You know what?
That's
That's a good point,
That's
too.
not how a civilian is supposed to address an officer of the law.
Regain authority in her eyes. It's a low chance. Cannot be retried. I'm not going to go for it.
I was concentrating
Thank you
on
for
something
apologizing.
else.
That's okay. That's all right. I'm not actually that mad.
And it rubbed off on me.
That's okay. What's your name? Estelle. That's a nice name. I like that name.
With dark roots showing.
Aha.
There's a coarseness to her features. Some masculinity below that timidness.
Why?
And your surname? Why indeed.
Okay.
Forget it. All right. You know what?
This.
What's that device you got there?
Recording device.
Yeah.
It's for field recording.
Ooh.
Low quality, but
Okay.
still.
For field, what are you recording in the field? And also,
Actually,
what's
just
up with
one
the
wire.
wires?
I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
What's a contact
mic records
microphone?
sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Oh. How does that
Mic?
work?
I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up
Right.
structure-borne sound. If you like techno.
Yes. I do like techno babble every now and then. Where'd you get the mic from?
The Palaceum.
The Palaceum?
Oh man.
What's the Palaceum?
You haven't been to the Palaceum? It's the coolest
No, I
place
have
in this
not.
whole drug-addled shithole.
That sounds pretty good. Up until this point, I thought the Whirling in Rags was a pretty cool place.
It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there,
On
like
Boogie
real
Street.
musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
I don't know who that is, and I don't think I'm gonna know who that is.
Cheers her up. It's a long way from here, though.
Interesting. Sounds like a place for congregating homosexuals. I'm not gonna say that, but he's right. In the best way.
Oh, yeah.
Who is this Arno guy?
You wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or really
I
be a
wouldn't.
Palaceum going kind of person.
I get down. I have the capacity to get
I don't know
down.
what that means. I don't know what
I
that means
grind. It means I'm
cool.
hip beyond my years. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that contact mic instead. This is how I feel when I'm talking to kids too. I had some... Never mind. I actually had some non-mic questions for you. What you doing out here? And what are you recording?
I'm recording cracks in the ice. But there's no way to tell.
Okay.
Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
What
My
happened to the
boyfriend sold
headphones? You what? Why?
I don't know,
What
man.
for?
Things. Just stuff you need for life.
Okay. All
A
right.
lie. They were
Fair
probably
enough.
pulled off for something suspicious.
I don't want to assume that. What are these recordings for? The
musicians in
cracks
the
and
Elysium
footsteps.
used them for making music. They looped the
Oh.
stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks
Cool.
in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain.
I like it. I like it. We love some sampled real life
Anyway,
sound effects.
I thought I'd make
Some good old
too.
Foley.
It's supposed to be like
Nice.
a music place anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
I don't really know
keep
what I'm
keep
doing.
up the good work.
They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
Right. Right. I could go find a synthesizer.
She looks
I don't
at the
have much
recording
money.
device. The thing she thought would fill her hours with joy and
Aw.
escape. It's turning out to be an empty fantasy. She feels
No.
childish. Very useless all of a sudden.
Somebody get this child a synthesizer, please.
No, man, fuck that. I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that.
Yeah, you're
I'm
cool.
sorry
You're
about the
cold.
fuck.
You don't even apologize for it at this point. You said it's supposed to be a music place. Add some.
That?
Supposed to be a music.
The boys think it could
Right.
be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid.
What could?
It's really not going to be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
The
Yeah.
boys? Who are the boys?
Andre and the guys, they're inside.
I'm assuming
in the
Andre
tent.
is... Okay. I'm assuming Andre is the boyfriend. Why are you freezing out here while the
We've got
boys
too
are
much stuff
inside?
crammed in there. No room.
What?
Music
Stuff like
mostly.
what?
Like this tape recorder,
Okay.
but bigger. And there's
Right.
piles of it.
Well, you mean like those headphones
Yep.
your boyfriend
They were
sold?
pretty. I'm sorry we sold those.
Yeah, me too. Why not just leave some of it outside
That
so you don't
stuff
have to
is more expensive
freeze?
than I am. More expensive than
But
any of us, really.
what do you mean?
Doesn't matter. I can take the cold.
You shouldn't have to take
Go
the
ahead.
cold. Empathy low. Tell me more about this music place you've been planning
It's
in the
supposed to become,
church.
like a club.
Oh,
for
it's in the
anodic
church.
dance
Okay.
music, like that new style
Anodic.
of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum. Except
Okay.
that, yeah.
She looks at as a mean wind comes bellowing in. The 6-story structure lets out a doleful shriek. Ah, so it's structurally unsound.
And the shooting beams are slowly cracking, like
Right.
far east of the Golden
Yeah.
Gate, beyond the industrial port. There is a black patch of unlit coast with the smallest creatures on the ice.
I didn't need to know about that last bit,
There
Shivers.
will never be a club for anodic music here.
Oh, don't say
Not
that,
in a million
Shivers.
years.
Shut up, Shivers. What is anodic dance music?
You know,
Tell me
anodic,
about it.
Cathodic. Music that's made with electronic instruments.
Oh, anode and cathode. I thought it... Right. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Electric instruments like
Synthesizers and
what?
tape consoles.
Right.
Microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found
Yes.
sounds. Stuff like that.
Yes. This is some nerd shit right here. I
You see
love this
clear,
stuff.
Beautiful, violent flashes of light. Light cutting through smoke-filled darkness.
Okay. Thank you,
That is
Inland
what the future
Empire.
will look like, if it ever comes.
All right. Why you gotta be so... Okay. So you want to
I
turn the
know.
church into a
It's
club.
not my idea. Andre and
It's
the
a good
boys found
idea.
the place. It was supposed to
Okay.
be deserted, but now they can't even take it.
What do you mean they can't even take it?
Don't get me wrong, but you're cops, right?
I don't know where you got that idea, but sure. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna say I don't know where you got that idea.
But not too long. This is important to her. She has the courage to
Yeah,
ask.
yeah.
Maybe you could talk
No,
to Andre
no,
and the guys.
absolutely.
Because there are some strange things going on in that church.
Strange
If you're
things.
police, you should look into it, right?
I'll talk.
They're
Yeah, I'll
inside that
talk
thing
to them.
there. Would be cool
Okay.
if you did. Was there something else?
Okay. Did you put the padlock on the church door?
Not
No?
really, no.
What do you
She's
mean,
trying
not
to get out
really?
of a
No.
direct lie with semantic tricks. She
Right.
personally didn't put the padlock on the door.
If you personally didn't,
you
then
know.
who did?
That's what I meant. Noid did. Noid put the padlock on
Noid?
the door.
Who the frick is Noid? Is this Noid a friend
yeah, I
of
guess you could
yours?
say that.
Could I say? Well, like, what do you mean? It's a yes or no question. Why did this Noid person put a
To keep
padlock
more
on the
weirdos from
church
getting
door?
in. Fucking Martinez. He's got
Ah,
the worst weirdos.
can't.
If you get around to it, ask Andre about him. He'll tell you.
Okay, fair enough.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna talk to Andre then. Can I? No, that's it for
Okay,
now.
Bye.
I'm gonna go talk to Andre wherever he is. Wherever this Andre fella is. Someone's trying to bring cheer into the world, eh? Okay. Trash from some unending party. Hole screwed into the ice keeps the temp direct. Great. More tribalistic markings. Covered in little humanoids. Hello?
The tent is
this where Andre and the boys are?
Covering a pile of stuff. The front is open. Inside, 3 young men, all in forward-looking apparel, reminiscent of the sticker on the padlock, are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Hello, youths. I wish to help you in your anodic music endeavors.
The warm stuff's getting out.
Yeah, all right. Okay, well, thank you for the invitation.
Leader, or at least he
absolutely. Sure, squeeze on in. That's all right. That's all right. Kim's fine out in the cold.
I'm too old for this.
You sure are, Kim. You sure are. But me, I'm a spry young lad.
I just dislike the
That, honestly, that's
you
fair.
Will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
I'm sure I will. Great. This is gonna be entertaining. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Here we are. All right. Smells like sweat and laundry detergent, plus a trace of ether. Great. What a vibe. Pile of nasal sprays, brand name. Well, this kind of goes, actually. Nosafed Ultra. Nice. Okay. Canisters filled with what appears to be water. The label says distilled, so distilled water. Okay. Or distilled vodka. Speaker, the big kind they use for live music. Great. Who's Andre? Are you Andre? This is Andre.
Of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush.
This man has some hair. Ooh boy.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
This man is actually much more pleasant than I was expecting. I'll shake his hand.
Sweaty and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
Great. Glad to hear.
Noid.
The young man.
All right, who's Noid?
Looks at you.
Ah, gotcha in the back. All good. Noid and Egghead. Egg indeed. Egg indeed.
Who's out there right now doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation? We like to think of
sure
ourselves
is.
as music venue organizers.
Okay. All right. So how many music venues have you in fact organized, though? Many in the pipeline, you say? All right. Why are you here? Yeah. Oh, this man's got the frickin' lingo down pat. This man knows what he's... Well, he doesn't know what he's talking about, but he knows how to sound like he knows what he's talking about. Great. Thank you, Egghead.
And while there is no shortage of unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck.
So true. Nice. That's one way of putting it, I guess. That's okay.
He has authority issues.
This is really charming. There's no need. The place is pretty bad.
Of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed
ecclesiastical? Narcomania. Okay, so yes, drug addiction. Sure.
To your perceived conservative sensibilities.
Sure.
No person is there would ever use a word like narcomania with a straight
It's a good word, though.
Don't fall for
It's a good word. Enough histrionics. What are you talking about?
And I'm not exaggerating.
Right.
Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of beds and burnouts if left unattended.
You're so right. You're so right. Even worse, it can become a punk venue. Thank you for clarifying, Egghead. Right, both.
Well,
yes.
I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock.
Sure.
Nah.
I see.
Like that, in Revachol.
I hear you. I hear you. I did not notice the Egghead had like a German, maybe Austrian accent, but now that I have noticed that, that's great. I also like his...
hold up in there with the worst kind.
The worst kind, okay. Also, I like Egghead's boots.
He
Those
leans
are nice
back a little,
boots.
watching you with a steady, serious gaze,
Mm.
letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burners.
I'm imagining it. I see it in my mind.
This calls for an opinion. You're
Oh.
interested in those.
I won't stand for no narco-maniacs of any kind. No, not a single one on my watch.
Yes. And the worst part is, they're also spooky.
But, okay. Alright, what do you mean?
You would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say
Okay.
is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre.
Oh, is it that kind of spookiness, Andre?
Also,
Is it?
they
Okay.
Don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse.
Okay, that is some basic maintenance that should happen.
Without them spooking it up. Place has bad
Okay.
signs. No one can dance like
Bad
that.
signs?
Thank
Okay.
you, Egghead. So
Thank
you've
you,
gotta look into it,
Egghead.
right? It should be a police
You know
matter.
what? Sure.
Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff
Yeah.
they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for. You know what? Yeah, I'll look into it. Tell me more about it. I want to know.
Andre's
Great.
Obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole
I'm sure he
process.
is.
The boys exchanged giddy looks.
Amazing. This is pretty good. Okay. Estelle told me Noid put the padlock on the door.
So you
Why?
met her. Good.
Yeah. Yeah, she's lovely.
He's not
She's
as glad
delightful.
as he would like you to think. There's concern in
Okay.
his face.
All right. I don't know what concern there would be. Estelle was a real charmer, a class act.
A measure against more drifters wandering in.
Okay.
It's a temporary fix.
Right.
Just something to contain the situation.
Obviously.
Do it in an hurry. Not my best work,
Clearly.
but it should hold for a while.
All right. How long have those
Not
people
long,
been locked
like
in
a
there?
week, maybe?
A week? This is cool. How can you be sure they haven't starved to death?
I mean, come on.
Okay.
I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still alive.
85% is not good enough when you're dealing with another person's physical well-being.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank you for
I'm sorry
apologizing.
too.
Just needed
Guess
to.
It wasn't very hardcore of us to just lock them in like that.
Well, it was pretty hardcore of you if you're using that adjective. Also, I'm confused that you say hardcore is 2 words when it can just be written as 1 word. It's not that it wasn't hardcore, it just wasn't very smart.
Of
Anyway, I
course.
need the key.
Lloyd, give the officer the key.
No, I do have the key, right? Oh boy, here we go. Even odds.
It's
Let's
as if time
go.
is frozen somehow. You think
Oh,
you can sense the
no.
key moving in the air. Yeah, this is going to be way cool.
It's not. It's not gonna be cool at all. I'm gonna make a fool of myself. I'm gonna be so embarrassed. Oh man, jeez. Don't ruin the cool by overdoing it. Raise your hand in front of your face with minimum effort.
Straight in the eye. Straight in the old
Straight in the
eye.
eye. Oh, right in the eye. The looking ball. Thank you.
Tears stream
Yeah.
uncontrollably from
Oh,
the
sh-
right eye.
Wow. White. I'm having some bad luck on rolls today. Ouch. Goddamn asshole. What is wrong with you? Can't you see I'm in pain now?
Super sorry. That was totally my bad. I got overexcited.
Yeah.
Threw him too hard. Sorry.
You sure did. It's okay, Noid. I would never get mad at you for being
He
too
looks like he's
hardcore.
genuinely sorry. He didn't throw them better.
I'm sorry. I murdered me, a cop. That's use of
really am sorry,
lethal
man.
force.
Just take this, okay?
Take what? What? It pulls out some black paper. Noid, what are you doing? Are you offering
Well,
drugs to
looks
a
like there's
cop?
Quite a lot there.
What? I don't need the money. I don't need the money. I don't need the money.
He is
Great.
shifting in his spot, uncomfortably, still feeling
Yeah.
sorry for the mishap.
That's okay. Sometimes you just gotta sit and feel bad.
The padlock, I think.
Right. Yes, I had other questions. So who exactly are these people inside of the church?
I don't really know. None of us do.
You don't?
I don't
Okay.
even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
Right. You haven't even seen them and you want the police involved?
There's also the machinery.
The machinery. What's machinery doing in a
Is
church?
of the deeply
What?
mystical variety.
When I first
What do you
scouted the
mean?
place, back in February,
Uh-huh.
it was abandoned, empty. Took some
What?
time getting the crew together.
Okay.
So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up.
Okay.
Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
That is very
One of them,
strange.
there's wires running into bowls of water. Wires.
Wires?
Into water. Never seen anything
Yeah.
like it.
That is weird. That is notably weird, I will say.
Tell them about the feeling.
Tell him about the feeling,
And
Andre.
it felt like there was something in there with us, watching us
Oh,
from the dark.
great. Great. Okay, this is good. This is good stuff.
Other one.
Oh, the other one.
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my
Okay.
emotions as you are, Egg.
Everyone knows Egghead is particularly in tune with his own emotional states.
Silence. Awful silence.
Okay, good to know. Thank you for clarifying, Egghead. But you haven't physically
Not
seen
exactly.
anyone?
We've just seen someone who we
Okay.
think is a woman go in and out of the church.
Right.
A couple of times. And we felt someone
Okay.
or something eyeing us inside. But that's kind
Right.
of it.
So what was that about?
Like,
Something
you wanna
watching
know,
you?
You know?
Maybe it's the cold of Mama Dakwa. It might be the cold of Mama Dakwa.
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
It might be the cold of Mama
Not
Dakwa.
human, as in a ghost. Do
As in a
you know what
ghost.
it means?
It could mean the cold of Mama Dakwa. I wonder if there's... Oh, is the cryptozoologist trapped in the church?
Climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crab man.
Oh, that's not... That doesn't sound like the cold of Mama
Yeah, you
Dakwa.
know, the way it was climbing up and around the
I
ceiling,
don't...
like a crab.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all. Why have we got people freaking doing the hereditary
Stalking a
crawl
cell,
all over?
Exhibiting
Oh,
ambush
no.
behaviour.
Ambush behavior. Crabman. Crabman.
Yeah, totally.
Indeed.
I mean, I didn't
Yeah.
personally see it. Estelle was alone at
Right.
the time, but I believe her. If she comes out
Right,
running
okay.
and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there.
Right. There's... Well, is it a crab or is it a
She
crab
asked her
man?
about it, but be nice. Don't tell her you don't
think I
believe in
might.
the crab.
I'm not gonna tell her I don't believe in the crab. Can you tell me more about this
You should talk to Lloyd
machinery?
about that. I just got a distinct
Okay.
burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some
Okay.
station too. Probably very likely.
So what are these some of the words that you're using in combination with each other
With a
simply do
small
not mean
surge
anything
of
to me?
A alertness fills you, as if to say, this is a dark corner. Look behind.
All right. When you say in this exact order of words, jacked up to some snuff station, what the fuck do you mean when you say those exact
It
words
means
in
like
that
one of
order?
those rich boy private radio stations
Oh.
where you can listen to people getting killed on.
Oh.
And jerk off to it. Sick shit.
Oh, okay. I'm suddenly regretting.
Not that we
asking.
know anything about that. Noid
Of course
just likes to
not.
relay stuff.
Of course he
This
does.
isn't sincere enough, sire. You could, of course, be wrong.
Sure, I
We're
could be
getting
wrong, I
derailed here.
guess.
In short, you can tell to Noid about
Right.
machines. He'll tell you
Yes,
more.
I'll talk to Noid about the machines. Yes. How can you be so sure they're burnouts and dope heads if you haven't even
Well,
seen them?
honestly, I can't, but I am.
What? Listen to the words that I just said. How can you be sure?
This is a below feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically,
yeah, this is
attempting to weaponize idiocy.
You can't, but you do. I should add a weaponized idiocy to my own repertoire.
I'm 70% sure they're substance abusers.
That's not great. I've had some 70% rolls today that have not worked out for me.
Technology for you. Where do you think the drugs come from?
Okay. I don't know. I don't. So much of this is very strange. Let's talk about something else. You mentioned some kind of Ecclesiastes in the church. Or are these Ecclesiastes?
That's a name for the founding party. Thought it'd be
okay.
Cool to use it.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
Now humor me, Andre.
Come to think
what
of
is the
I've
founding
never
party?
Really looked them up, you know? I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organization. And they have ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericarnassian church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They made the innocentic system, no? The
innocentic system. I love that. That's pretty good. Now, Andre, in your opinion, would this ancient religious organization who anoints the innocents want a club for anodic music in one of their churches? Great. All right. Well, that's all I needed to hear from you then. Great. Great. There you go. Great. We dance. I love Egghead so much. Egghead is on a whole other level. So true, Egghead. Yeah. So true. Okay. Woo for the Insul Indian posse.
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes coursing through.
Oh.
Your big toe starts tapping along to the base, as if testing the waters.
I think I might be about to dance. I think I might be about to dance here. I'm just gonna enjoy the beat. Good. No words. It sure does feel good. I understand it was lame of me to suggest otherwise. Anodic music is, in fact, about love, and so is the Pericarnassian Church. But also, I guess love can be pretty hardcore. It can. He sure is. Yeah. Yeah. What is Yekokata? He's a place to be.
That you share his vision of Pericarnassianism.
I'm not sure that I do, but I'm gonna let them think that I do. Great. Friend forms a fist with the screwdriver still in his hand, approvingly so.
But it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise.
What?
Anyway, you got more questions?
Fair enough. Yeah, probably.
Still looking at you, nodding his head, waiting for your body to start moving.
I'm gonna start dancing in just a moment here, but I wanted to ask you about this tent full of equipment. I see you brought your own water.
Good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scattered I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even is running water.
And it's distilled too.
It's the one
so what about? Is it?
Like he's lying to you, my liege, but he's slippery enough that there's nothing for you to grab hold of.
What's with all the Nosafed around here? The Nosafed Ultra, you got a lot of it lying around.
Oh, the old Ultra.
Yeah.
He's like an actor looking to the souffleur for his line.
What is a souffleur? I don't know that term. And it bothers me that I don't know that term.
Sinus infection, stuffy nose. Shit's all blasted up. Winter, can't even breathe.
You sound fine to me.
Without the nose, I'd be drowning in shit right now.
Right. Thank you. Big thanks to Nosafed.
Is the shit.
Okay. Can I have some? I have some. No, just so that I can call it out.
Here you go, officer.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Hate to tell you, but it reeks of sweat in here. It sure does.
Smell problem.
We sure do. I also... It's mixed with a peculiar chemical scent like laundry detergent.
Shrugs. A shrug is good enough for us. Why say it when you can
Is it?
shrug it?
Alright, enough of this then, I guess.
No doubt, a little relieved.
Maybe everything isn't quite as you've been told. Take a moment to analyze. Unexplained nosopad. Narcomania is a plague. I think that's all for now.
We'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah.
Great. Okay, well, I was gonna talk to Noid about the machines. Yes. Exactly. Yeah.
You talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Can't
Yeah,
really
what is
talk to
that?
people before you get a reading.
Right.
Yeah,
What is a
got
sign?
there. See if we can align. See?
That's ridiculous.
Our signs are way off. I can already tell this
Sure.
social relationship is going to take a lot of work.
You're telling me, Noid. You're telling me. Oh boy. All right. Well, I saw a sticker on the padlock. You want to tell me about it?
You mean the yellow one? Can you describe
That is.
it to me?
Well, it was a sticker and it was yellow. Had a little dead smiley face on
He
it.
wants you to describe it, though he already knows
It's-
what it looks like.
It's the. Why describe it if you already know what I
I can
mean?
hear you do it. Sometimes the outside gaze helps us reflect on things.
Noid.
Guess with your games.
Yes, please, Noid, do not bother me with your games.
Me and Mr. Cop are trying to discuss art.
I don't think that's what we were trying to do. I think we were discussing a sticker, which I'm not saying that stickers can't be art. I'm just, I don't mind a little foul language here and there.
On foulness. That's the moralist plot to alienate us from our bodily functions and control us more fully.
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more.
Sticker like?
I'm just gonna
Seems like my
put it,
creation
pull
has
it out.
made its way to the legal bureaucracy. What did
You
want to
could
ask
say
about
that.
it?
What's
Dead
it
guy
supposed to be?
smiling.
Great. What does it mean? Why is the dead guy
Living in
smiling?
history. We are living
What?
in the age of history,
What?
And in the eyes of
We're all-
history,
what?
we are always already dead. How can we
What?
ever smile then? Because history is
What?
a lie, and so are its deaths.
I'm not following
Present moment
entirely.
And life are the
Uh-huh.
hardcore. The hardcore
Right.
spells death.
Okay. All right. I'm
Maybe
following
he's not
now.
dead. Maybe he's just
What?
really ecstatic about the beats.
It's got to be one or the other, Noid. It's got to be one or the other. You got to pick one.
Come to think of it.
Sure. I'm thinking maybe the smiling dead guy is a symbol for communism. It's also dead but doesn't care.
That interpretation holds.
Great. Glad to hear. All right. What makes the sticker so
Simplicity was
modern?
brought to us by classical solarist modernism, but that was a
Solaist.
tasteful,
Okay.
harmonious simplicity, right?
Absolutely. It couldn't agree more.
Hardcore is not tasteful
Okay.
or outwardly harmonious. It's a warning.
Right.
This will be dangerous.
Right.
The echo of
Uh-huh.
man's loss haunting him.
Okay. I'm not sure if... I don't know if Echo of Man's Loss haunting him is quite what I get out of that,
The
but I hear
sticker,
ya.
The clothes, the music, same thing.
Okay. Okay. You
Not
come up with
alone.
the stuff by yourself?
Many people are thinking the same thing right now. There's a
Are they
gathering at
now?
the Elysium. The
Ah,
beatles
the
are saying
Palaceum. Great. I think we've
Well, I
exhausted
guess
the
one
subject
could
for
write
now.
a treatise on the thing. But what for?
Glad to hear. So what about the signs now? Are the signs okay now?
Still strongly out of sync. Stage
Okay.
gamma disalignment.
Well, what does that mean? Okay, I guess I did. Well, tell me about these machines.
Specialized. There was a data processor and some sort of long
Data
wave
processor.
machinery.
Interesting. It might actually be the cryptozoologists. This is why they haven't come back from town, is because they're locked up in the church.
Going into water. Gives off a spy sign. Or some fucked up Samaran science sign. You know, the kind that goes head first into the supernatural.
Right. The supernatural. So you think it's real that it actually exists?
But there's also stuff that isn't allowed to exist. Because the moralists think it's too dangerous for the plebs.
Those gosh dang moralists.
Powers, pale-related diseases,
Right.
pretenders pretending to be human, folk
Right, doing their thing.
Kind of stuff.
Sure. Alright. Separate question. Why are you called Noid?
It's esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the law at this moment.
I wasn't asking as a cop. I was just asking why do you call yourself Noid? I was just asking what inspired the name.
Harmonic resonance of signs without some adjustment.
Does this mean we need sign matching?
Further sign matching would do good for us. One way to achieve this will be by getting us into the church.
You know what? Fair enough. Alright, I'll come back later then. Alright, it's time to talk to my favorite boy, Egghead, and then we'll call it a day.
With peroxide blonde hair, holds up a Harman Welshi tape player, nodding along to the music. He looks at you with a knowing smile and says, as though you're supposed to be sharing some tremendous evangelical secrets.
Sure. True. Is it? Is it hardcore? Okay. All right. I don't know. I don't know what to say to that, man. Oh. Okay. Skippity. Skip a danger. I am the rearranger. There's something there. There's something in that. There's something to be extracted out of that, but I just don't know what it is.
Did not prepare for this. What to do?
Truly.
Could there be
what to do?
Out of this garden, forking path, you think?
I don't know. That took a little bit less time than I expected. So, hang on, let me see. Say nothing. Still say nothing. Oh. I need to keep pushing him, say nothing. I was wondering if you knew who killed the mercenary hanging by in the whirling in rags hostel. Oh, it's so tempting, but I gotta commit to the bit. I gotta still say nothing. All core. Okay.
He furrows.
Say nothing.
As his very large head traces the sublime.
We're really pushing it.
Of the music in the very real air of the stuffy tent.
Right. Yes. Okay. I think I can now release. He lets out an agonized roar over the feeblish, obviously not too hardcore beat below. But you know what? You are right, Egghead. You've been right the whole time. This has been so hardcore. I was just thinking that a moment ago. There we go. I feel like I've successfully connected with Egghead here. Nice. Okay. Well, that was a nice little interaction. I'm gonna get out of the tent here. We are gonna talk to Estelle a little bit more about the weird thing that seemed to be watching her in the church. But that's gonna happen in the next episode, which I'm not gonna record until the new year. So there's gonna be a little bit of a break in between this and the next episode of Disco Elysium. If you've been following the series, I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying this game. You always are taking a bit of a risk when you start one of these longer playthroughs, and I'm really, really glad that this game is going to be part of my channel's repertoire, you might say. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, you can click the like button, you can leave your comments in the comments, you can subscribe if you want to do that, you can ring the bell, you can head over to Fourth Wall, become a member there. I just added a new $2 tier. If that seems like something you might be interested in, gets you our exclusive. It doesn't get you much, but it does give you access to all of the exclusive content that I put on that feed. So maybe worth checking out. But other than that, thank you so much, and I'll see you later.